Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we're going to discuss and talk about how you can get the internship in your degree college even if you are a fresher or an experienced one. So this video it is going to be for the students from every background, even if you are from the HR, marketing or finance. Now let's first understand why it is important for you to get an internship in your degree college. Now through your internships you're going to get an exposure to the practical world or the real market in which you're going to go and work. You're going to understand how the environment is going to be. Also, it's going to help you to build your resume. When after your degree, when you're going to go to placement, it's going to help you a lot. Like these are some of the basic or the you could say important ways where it's going to help you. Also, you can explore like whichever field you want to be. Now, for an example, if I'm from the marketing field and if I'm getting an internship in a marketing field and if I'm working in it and I get to know that, oh, I'm not good in this, so I can instantly switch and I can try many other options. Like I could go for the video creation. Then after going in video creation, if I learn that and I can see that, oh yeah, I'm good at this, so I can study more about this. So the earlier you do, the more of the time you get, because this is the only time where you can take the risk in your life, because this is the only time where you can take the risks regarding your career. You can explore as many fields as you can, just like I'm doing it. This video I made mostly for my friends. Like many of them were asking me like how you gonna get internship. Like I've done like 3 to 4 internships in my first year of my degree college. So maybe I would love to share my experience about how I got one and how this is gonna help you too. So let's study and let's understand more. So in this video, I'm mainly going to tell you about the apps which you can use for your internships, and it could be internships and job boards. And also please watch the video till end to understand how you can be aware of the scammers, because you might find many of the scammers on the apps. So watch till the end to know it. Now one of the important thing that's going to help you to get you the internship is your resume. You need to have your resume ready. Like it doesn't have to be all dolled up or all glamour and everything. No, you don't need to be. Even if you're a fresher, you don't have an experience, it's okay. You need to make your resume, add all of your important detail. Like you'll find many videos about how you can make the resume. If you want, I can also make video on that topic, but for now in this video we'll talk about the internships and stuff. So have your resume ready and make sure you can add like the as many skills as you can. I know that many of the time it happens that being a fresher it becomes really difficult. Like company asks for the experience, right? But that's what we're going to discuss, like how are you going to enter the market without the experience. So have your resume ready. Mention all of your skills, like you might have done any of the competitions, or you could say you have done any of the courses. So you can mention it and let them know how you're good in the way. Okay, so get your resume ready at the time. So the very first app is the Internshala. This is the top trusted app for me. Like I've been using this for more than 2 years now, and I have found many of the internship, plenty of the internship you could say, and the jobs along with internship. You can also get jobs on this app. It's top ranked one for me. So in this app, you will find the work from home opportunities. You can see hybrid job, you can see on-site work, everything as per your comfort. You'll get the filters. You need to identify like which type of job do you want. You can mention your designation, what you're looking for. And mostly I'll suggest you, if you're going on internshala and if you're a fresher, go for unpaid work too. Like for the very first time, if you're going and applying, now this is not going to be an easy task. Like when I first started as I used to apply for a one internship in a day, but it is not at all gonna work for you. Like you need to be really very consistent with the work, right? Like for an example, if you are applying for an marketing field, so what you need to do is you need to go on the app. You need to like apply, like first you need to search for the marketing jobs or the internships that you're available. If you're looking for a work from home opportunity, what you need to do is add the filter of work from home. Then you'll get all sort of lists. Like you'll get many of the companies, like the companies that are hiring for the interns that are ready to work to do the work from home, and like with the unpaid opportunities. So firstly, if you're in fresher, go for unpaid one. If you get the paid one, it's really great, but I'll suggest, because as it's a like you're a fresher, to enter the market, people will ask you for an experience, right? So the companies that are unpaid, they are okay to get the fresh interns, the newbies. So what you need to do, you need to sort out the list. You'll get many of the list. Now apply each of the company. Like for an example, in a day start applying with 9 to 10, like in a day apply to 9 to 10 companies, and do this to at least 2 weeks daily. You need to do it, right? Because even if any company gets like they select you, they'll ask you to go for interviews. They'll have interviews. You can have telephonic interviews. Most of the time it is telephonic interview if you're going for work from home opportunity. So once you're done with the internship of 2 to 3 months, then you can add this internship to your resume, and then you can go forward and explore more of the companies, and then you can go for the paid internship. If you get an internship that is paid, that without new experience, like if you haven't had any experience, it will be really great for you. For the most of the students, they do not get this opportunity of getting a paid internship at the very very start. Like I was the luckiest one. Like I was one of the luckiest student. Like I got the internship that was paid at the very start on the internshala, and my internships journey has been started on the internshala. Now the second app is the LinkedIn. Now LinkedIn app is a really great app. Like if you're a student, you might have heard about this app. Like it really helps you with making the connections and also to apply for the internships and jobs. So being on the LinkedIn, you need to make sure that you are having your consistent post. You are posting about your certificates, your achievements, your everything. So on this app, you will find more of the internship that are looking for the students there. You can make the really great connections, and throughout those connections, you can apply for the internships and jobs. Like if you are meeting new people on this app, you can connect with them. You can ask them. You can write letters to them saying that if that you are looking for internships, and they might connect to you if they have available one. So yeah, make sure to post consistently on the LinkedIn. Like post one post a day is gonna help you a lot. So on the LinkedIn, you're gonna go and search for the jobs or the internships that you're looking and apply. And make sure you're constantly checking your emails. Like most of the time, it happens the student keep applying and they forgot to check their emails. Like it has happened with me. Like एक job को मैंने apply किया है, and then I have got an email, and then I have checked the email after in 2 weeks, and तब तक वो opportunity जा चुकी होती है. So please don't make this mistake. Make sure that you check your email consistently. Now third app is a job hai app. Now I will suggest this app for the people who are looking for the job, like the paid job, not the internship. Like यहाँ पे तुम्हें ना mostly ऐसे job मिलेंगे where you can work in a cafes, where you can work in a companies as a data entry student, and ऐसे कुछ receptions and everything. So this app is so fit for that. अगर तुम्हें चाहते हो, like you wanna go and you wanna explore, like do a cafe job, तो तुम जा सकते हो. Job है app में where you can work as in that way. Okay, तो यहाँ पे you will get यहाँ पे पे भी अच्छा खासा होता है, but be aware of the fraudsters, because job है is an app where you will find like lot of good opportunities with a really good pay, but sometimes it becomes too difficult. It becomes too difficult to trust the price. Like अगर कोई they are offering you a job and it is उसका जो pay है it is really very high, and they are even accepting the newbie, so that becomes thoda like suspicious. So make sure you do all the research. Coming up with the how are you gonna identify कौन से job सही है and कौन से नहीं है. So this is the very most important thing you need to do before you apply to any of the internship. If you're getting hired by a company, ask them to give you an offer letter. Do not work until and unless they give you an official offer letter through your emails. Okay, get it through your emails. Once you get your offer letter, then also go and online and search for the company. For an example, if there's an XYZ company, go on the Google, search for that company, search for the branches of that company, and then go on the Instagram, go on the Facebook, check out the page of that company, and until and unless तुम्हें लगे कि it's an actual and real company, they're actually hiring, तब तक don't say yes to them. Registration fees, do not pay the registration fees. Okay, so many of the time it happens कि जो employer है, they'll ask you to like pay the registration fees saying that oh we are like तुम new हो, तुम्हारे पास experience नहीं है, so what if you did this, you did that, you have to pay the registration fees. No, not at all. Do not pay any of the registration fees, because it's a really scam. They are not, because the actual employer, they are not going to ask you for the registration fees. They will give you training, because giving the training is part of their company, so they are not going to ask you to pay the registration fees. So make like keep this thing in the mind to not pay the registration fees. Now even after doing all of your internship, अगर तुम कोई internship कर रहे हो, and after once your internship is done and the employer is not agreeing to pay you, like कभी कभी होता है कि जो like scammers होते हैं, जहाँ पे अगर तुम वर्क कर रहे हो, एंड दे माइट से कि लाइक आफ्टर तुम्हारी इंटर्नशिप खत्म होने के बाद कि ओ आई कांट पे यू अभी, और आई टेक टाइम, तो मेक श्योर कि यू रिपोर्ट टू देम बिकॉज दोज आर स्कैमर्स, ओके। होता है, मेरे साथ भी हुआ है। लाइक देयर वाज दिस वन कंपनी वेयर आई वर्कड फॉर लाइक 2 months, and then they were not ready to pay. Like it was not just me, it was like a really group of people. We all were students and we were working together. So they were like, "Ki, we can't pay you right now, we'll pay you after a month." And they did this twice, like, "I'll pay you abhi, 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 abhi," ऐसे करके. They were not ready to pay. We had to file a report against them. And it is really important that you do it because it's not gonna like report them. You're gonna save many of the students. Like it's gonna take like you have worked hard for them, right? तुम्हारी मेहनत पूरी उसमें चली जाती है. So make sure you report to such peoples. नाउ जो इंटर्नशिप्स होते हैं उनका हायरिंग प्रोसेस भी थोड़ा इजी होता है. लाइक व्हेन यू एंटर इन द इंटर्नशिप वाला फील्ड, व्हेन यू हैव गिव योर एप्लीकेशन, दे विल आस्क यू टू डू सर्टेन टास्क, मोस्टली ऑन द इंटर्नशिप ऐप. They ask you to do a certain task, and once you get completed, they will go with the further process of hiring you. So what they'll do is like सब होता है, offer letter आता है तुम्हें, you'll have to sign it. You'll have to firstly they'll take your interview. Once the interview is done, they'll give you with the offer letter, and you have to accept the offer letter, and उसके बाद the official working start. So this for it for today's video. If you have any of your friends who are looking forward for like going into internships, or who are looking into the internship, make sure you send it to them, and also you can learn a lot from this video. And also if you have any questions or any queries regarding this whole video, so make sure you comment and ask me the question. I'll make sure to clear all of your doubts. Thank you.